Coach Bronski Towns joins us here in the postgame show. Coach Bronski Towns, Bulldogs defensive unit tonight, a shutout. You like that, right?
I like that, but the scoreboard, they're going to set 7. That's the only thing I hate about it. But the kids played well tonight. I thought the first unit played excellent. The second unit still need a little bit of work for me, but I thought overall they played great for tonight, especially against the run.
Bulldogs defensive unit shut out the Tennessee State Tigers. You didn't have a lot of film on them coming into the game. What did you expect from them as they had to replace a lot of starters? No matter what, you shut them down tonight.
Yeah, what happened, I thought, was this, that they're going to try to run the ball on us. They had a big old offensive line up there, and we small defensively. So I tried to give my team a throw, stopping the run and make them throw the ball. I thought they tried to throw the ball, that we'll be good enough pass rush and covering that we would be able to cover them in all type situations. But we had to stop the run, and I think our kids did a great job of playing the run tonight. I saw at halftime they might have had maybe 10 or 12 yards rushing at halftime. So we've done a great job against the run tonight, and that was to our advantage of making them try to throw the ball late in the game, and now we was able to put a pass rush on them.
Coach Towns, what players were you most impressed with tonight from the A&M standpoint?
Well, I tell you what, defensively, all our kids be involved in what we're doing defensively. We don't have just an outstanding player, but I know Maddox did a great job coming to the edge tonight. I thought Afu did a good job inside, but just overall defense that we played, the Bulldog defense, is just everybody doing their job, getting it done. There's nobody just really outstanding right there, but the whole defense just played well tonight.
What's the key to getting a young player acclimated to be able to come and produce for you?
Well, what we try to do defensively is we'll try to play two groups all the time. So if somebody go down and get hurt, we already bring the next man in and let him play. And that's why tonight we let the second unit play. They gave us some yards up. We let them stay there and play. So they'll get gang experience playing, so they'll be able to play better anytime that we need them in the game. Or if someone go down and get hurt. To know that Marcus Thomas was hurt, couldn't play. So Gurva got in. I thought played a great game tonight.
Yes,
Cosby got in, played a great game behind him. So we try this defensive unit. I try to play 22. I tell them all the time, you practice the way we're going to play. You practice well, we're going to give you a chance to get in the ball game, so they've done that for us tonight.
You mentioned Segura. He set the tone early on with the defensive unit getting that sack deep in Tennessee State's territory, really popped their quarterback grooms.
He really did what happened. He has really come on for us doing the two-a-day schedule, and just to have Marcus Thomas get hurt last week, the first game in the scrimmage, and now he get a chance to start this game. So that was big for him. He played well tonight, and like I said, the kids, they've done an outstanding job for us tonight.
Coach Bronski Towns, defensive coordinator, joining us here. I think Coach Pearl is calling him away. They've got to go down, and let's bring in Coach Pearl, the offensive coordinator for the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. One thing these coaches will learn, if you don't want to be on the air, don't stick your head in the broadcast booth. We love talking to these assistant coaches. Defensive coordinator Bronski Towns, appreciate your time joining us tonight as the Alabama A&M Bulldogs defensive unit pitches a shutout, but Coach Pearl's offensive unit gave up 7 points.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. That was one of the bad plays that we had tonight, but we were able to overcome it, though.
Now, you got Kevin Atkins looking like a very fine quarterback this year, Coach. What did you do during the offseason to get Kevin to respond to that quarterback battle that we talked about in the newspaper so much?
Well, Coach Jones and Kevin and Deontay, they've been really working hard, looking at a lot of film, and Kevin has been a real good job studying what he needs to be doing, and it showed here tonight.
Coach, your offensive unit, 24 points. They looked great in the first half. Ran the ball. Kevin Atkins, he stood in the pocket, took the pressure, stepped up in the pocket when he had to. You got to be so proud of that young man. He played well last year, but he's taken that quarterback competition, and he's taken it, run with it. Looked great tonight playing quarterback for the Bulldogs.
Exactly. Real proud of the way he played tonight. Real pleased with what he did. We still made some mistakes, but, we'll clean those up on next week and get ready for him.
We noticed Xavier Manuel came off, and Joe Quincy Eugene played some at center. How is Xavier?
Xavier's doing fine. He had full body cramps, so it's not a real serious injury. But with Joe Quincy in there, it kind of limited us to what we could do. And that's what happened in the third quarter. We finally got X back in the fourth, and we saw us moving the ball a little bit.
Right.
Because, with the loss of Carlos Tarver, our backup center, on Thursday, it put us in a bind with getting a freshman ready in one day. And
that's tough.
That's real tough. And so we had to limit it to the stuff that he knew.
Right.
Not the rest of the guys, the stuff that he knew, so he wouldn't be in a bad situation for the offense. And that's what happened in the third quarter.
Fine running game tonight from the Bulldogs. Coach, talk about that a little bit for us.
Well, that's one of the things that we've been stressing last year. We were not pleased with the running game at all. And that's one of the things that we've been stressing with the offensive line, and we really did a pretty good job tonight. Banks looked real good. You can tell he's healthy. And also Green, was really running the football. But I was real pleased with the way Banks ran the ball tonight. He looked like he's back, and that's what we were waiting to see, and he did a real good job tonight.
Coach Pearl, offensive coordinator, Alabama A&M Bulldogs, joining us here in the postgame. 24-7 victory over the Tennessee State Tigers. Todd Life, a senior tight end, last year really struggled just getting everything going. Catches a touchdown pass tonight. You had to be proud of that young man.
Yeah, real proud for Todd. You're talking about a guy that does everything right. Is always on time at every practice, every meeting. Does everything you didn't ask him to do. And what was that?
Atkins got the offensive MVP. Coach Pearl just a little bit not used to people talking in his ear. It's not Coach Jones. It's us.
I just heard somebody say Kevin Atkins was MVP. I just wanted to make sure, I wasn't going crazy.
Well, Coach Pearl, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Hey, man, y'all playing tricks on me up in these boys. All right.
Thank you, Coach Pearl.
Okay.
Offensive coordinator for the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Tonight, the offensive unit, Ted Dixie, 24 points. Defensive unit, the scoreboard's going to read 7, but it was a shutout. Let's take a timeout. Let's officially get into the postgame show. Final score, LP Field, Bulldogs win it 24-7. The postgame show from LP Field coming up in just a moment.